Greetings everyone. So in this video, we're going to talk about the sixth experiment of the database management laboratory. Yeah. So it's named as procedural language SQL function, its functions and its procedures. So what basically the PL/SQL means is it supports variables, conditions, loops, and exceptions. Arrays are also supported through in a somewhat unusual way involving the use of PL/SQL collections. It is a slightly advanced topic. Implementations from version 8 have been included features associated with orientation. So there are a certain set of tasks given to complete. So we'll hop on to it. Um, So the first question says, write a PL SQL function name get user email that takes a user's name as input and returns the email as output. So here we have used this particular code which says that. So in this, it's given create function. So since the task it is given us to create a function named get user email, we are creating a function called get user email with the ID of u name with a variable character with a mix of variable characters with a limit of 25. So it returns the variable character, deterministic. It begins, declare u email varchar. So it declares user email and it selects email column into user email from the user table where name is equal to the input uname and it returns the user email and it ends. And so the second question is to second write a PL SQL procedure named change phone number. So that takes the user's name and a new phone number as input and updates the phone number in the users table. So this is the particular code to do that. So since in the previous question it is given as to create a function, we created a function. Function and procedure is different. So here, since it is given to uh, create a procedure. We create a procedure here. So create procedure, change phone number in new name varchar. So varchar means a combination of variable and characters with a limit of 25. In new phone, which means the input. So begin and begin states to start the uh, condition here. So it update user 7127 set phone equals new phone where name is equal to you name. So what this condition says is from in user table, change the phone number to new phone number where the name is equal to the given username. And here the end states to break the condition if, I mean, break the uh, thing if condition is satisfied. So we're gonna hop on to the third question. Write a PL SQL function name get event description that takes an event name as input and returns its description as output. So this particular piece of code is the answer for it. So create function get event description rename variable character. So it returns the description with a combination of variable and characters with a limit of 1000 and it begins here with a set of conditions. So declare description variable character of 1000. Select description in from event description from the event table where name is equal to event name column and it returns the event's description found from here, and it ends. So we're going to hop on to the next question, the fourth one. So write a PL/SQL function procedure named update event menu that takes an event name and a new venue ID as input and updates the venue ID in the events table. So this particular piece of code is the answer for this. So it creates a procedure, update venue city, rename variable character of total 300 words in new city. So this is the input. So it begins with a condition that it updates the venue table in the city column where the new city, which is the input, uh, is equal where name equals vname. So the name should imply vname. Only then it changes the new city name and it ends. So after this, we're gonna hop on to the next question. Write a PL/SQL function named getVenue address that takes a venue name as input and returns its address as output. So this is venue state here. It creates a function venue state, and from here it begins declare v state venue state with a variable character combination of total 25. So it selects variables. I mean, it selects state into variable state table from venue table where name is equal to variable name, and it returns the cha- state, and then it ends. So the sixth question here is to write a PL/SQL procedure named update venue city. So update venue city that takes a venue name and a new city as input and updates the city in the venues table. Okay, so this is the set of code which is used to create a procedure named venue city with a variable combination of variable and characters, total range 300. So it begins with a condition, update venue table, set the city name, change the city to the new city name given as the input, where the name equals vname and it ends. The seventh answer is here. The seventh task is here. Write a PL/SQL function named get venue state that takes a venue name as input and returns its state as output. So assume you have a table named venues with the following columns. Okay. So this is the thing. This creates the function venue state where with a variable character of 300 returns the variable character, begins with a set of conditions, declares the variable state column, selects the state from vState in the table venue where name equals vname. It returns the vState and it ends. So here in the eighth task, we have to write a function named get ticket price that takes ticket ID as input and returns the price of the ticket as output. So here we create the function get ticket price, return int, returns the integer, begin with a set of conditions, declare ticket price from the int, select price into ticket price from ticket table where ticket ID equals to the input ticket ID. Return T price, the ticket price, and end. That's it. Okay, so the ninth task is to create a SQL procedure named update ticket status that takes the ticket ID and a new status as input and updates the status in the ticket table. So here This is a set of code. So here we create a procedure ticket status from in the given ticket ID, given input ticket ID int in new status. This is also the input variable character. So from in inside the ticket table, the status will be updated to new status, that is input, where the ticket ID is equal to the input ticket ID, and when this condition is satisfied, it ends. So in the 10th task, we have to create a function named total tickets for event that takes an event ID as input and returns the total number of tickets booked for that event as output. So this is a piece of code. We have to create a function named total tickets for event. So this begins with this. So we declare the ticket count in the input, select count into t count from ticket table. So this counts the number of tickets where the event ID equals the input, and it returns the count, and it ends. So yeah, the queries were executed. As you can see, the queries were executed with zero errors, and that's it. Thank you.